Yes, live. Hi, everybody. If you're watching, I just want to say welcome to my YouTube channel. This is Patrick Neomabileta. Yes, I'm an author. Let me just turn it around a little bit like this. I hope you can still see. Oh, it's okay. Let's go like that. Yes, I know it's quite late after midnight and most people are sleeping, but you're probably gonna get this very early in the morning. So please be inspired. I just wanna read on my latest book titled "Does Time Really Heal?" I feel like it hasn't gotten to many people, but I wanna say to a lot of people that I understand that sometimes we go through life without understanding other things, and we go through life having a lot of questions. We ask ourselves a lot of questions. We ask people around us lots of questions, and more especially if you have lost a loved one. So the book is basically based on losing a loved one. It can be losing somebody through separation, it can be losing somebody through death, but it's mostly based on losing somebody through death. I lost a wife 9 years ago. I lost a wife, and it was very tragic, and I had a lot of people tell me things. A lot of people ask me, weird questions, and I thought, how do I shut these people up? Because when you're going through a tough time, when you're going through life issues and somebody died in your family, maybe your wife, your child, your husband, or somebody that you were very close to dies, people will always have opinions about, what you need to know and what you need to do. And I tried to write the book because I wanted to show people that the things that they say are not necessarily the best things, and they hurt us by saying them. So this is the title of my book, Does Time Really Heal? Author Patrick Neomabileta. I wrote this book this year before lockdown. A couple of days before lockdown it was released, and I say it's currently my best work. So I want to read a little bit on it so that I don't waste a lot of time. So what I wrote at the back, the synopsis, it says, "Love is the only thing that never dies." The book is based on the story of my life. It is of heartbreak, grief, and great teachings. Death is defined as the irreversible cessation of all vital functions, especially as indicated by permanent stoppage of the heart, respiration, and brain activity. When we are happy with our loved one, nobody tells us that grief feels so much like fear. The fear that others will forget the person who died and that their memory will die. But most people are worn down by the comments that are said by family members, friends, and colleagues, with the most famous words being, "Get over it. Time will heal. Don't worry. Today you mourn, tomorrow you find another partner." But when those you love deeply die, you get stuck remembering the past and grieving everything that won't happen in the future. And this is one of the things that happens, that when the person that dies, it hits us so hard that sometimes we are not scared because of the pain that we go through, and we're not scared because of the things we do not understand. We are scared that their memory will die. And you live your life being scared that, every time I try to talk to people, they tell me, "Hey, get over it, move on. It's been a year, it's been 2 years. When are you going to move on?" But do you have to move on? And that is what I'm trying to emphasize with this book. You have to move on. Life is full of surprises. Life is full of things. I'm just going to read quickly on one of the chapters here. The subtitle of it is, If I Knew Then What I Know Now. So it says, if I knew that all the advice I received from people I trusted was wrong, I would not have gone through so much pain later on. I would have dealt with it then and gotten to understand myself. I would have realized my own way of dealing with it, and I would have known that this is how I feel, or rather I felt, and it's okay to feel that. I instead listened to people that have never lost anyone close to them. People who never lost a mother, never lost a brother or sister, a wife or husband. They all gave me their own advice, the best way they knew how. They told only of what they knew and only what they thought was right, and mostly what they had heard other people say. And others probably only heard words from the television and thought they were experts. There is definitely nothing wrong with trying to help or make someone feel better. But sometimes we as people just don't know when to stop. We don't know to let someone be. We just don't know what to say other than regurgitating facts. Is it true or is it not? Sometimes we don't know what to say, and we end up saying things that we've heard other people say. We end up trying to say the words that we've heard other people say, especially when somebody likes to watch movies and you hear people saying it's gonna be okay, time will make you feel better. But does time really make you feel better? I don't know about that. I've lost a wife 9 years ago. Almost every anniversary, when I hear the music that she used to love, when I eat her favorite food, almost everything reminds me of her. And somebody tells me to move on. How about instead of saying to people, move on, how about we just say to them, remember them, never forget them, but try to live and control the pain. Life doesn't have to stop. If you lost a wife, if you lost a husband, you do not have to stop. You can still continue. You can find another one, definitely. But it does not mean that you have to forget the one that you lost. It means that you can live with their memory and still love another. That's simple. You don't have to move on. Don't have to forget. And that's the best thing about this book, the best part of this book. Chapter 6 says, Death, be not proud. I have spoken to many individuals who have lost, who have loved ones, who their loved ones have died. Ooh. Some inside the family and some outside. Although they had death in common, there are many different ways in which death visits. Death is a painful experience, and even more so when you lose someone you hold close to your heart. It could be a mother, a sister, a brother, or even a child. Or it could even be a best friend, or worse, a spouse. A few years ago, I lost my mother to diabetes and high blood pressure. It was foreseen, as she was always in and out of hospitals, as she was very sickly yet remained happy most of the time. She gave us the best life that she could. But then when it was time for her to go, there was nothing she could do to stay. I am very sure that she really wanted to stay and be with us, but there was nothing she could do. When my wife died and when my mother died, I looked at them and I was like, they were not really that sick. Then why did they have to die? I was very angry with them. I was extremely angry for a long time. I hated them for leaving. I hated them. But if they could, they would have stayed. Nobody wants to die. If they could, they would have stayed. Moral of the story, it doesn't matter how many people you've lost in your life. Two people cannot experience pain the same. If you have lost 10 people, you're still able to smile, and somebody else has lost one, it doesn't make any better if you come to them and tell them, I've lost 10 people and I'm fine. You only lost one. I'm not going to use the word insensitive because that's an excuse. But I'm going to use the word stupidity because it is stupid to expect somebody to be as strong as you are. That is basically what it is. We expect other people to be stronger than we are, or as we are. Does time really heal? Does it make it better? I don't know. How does it make you feel? Please leave comments below so we can chat about it. It was really good to have, I can see there's one person connected there. Hi, how are you? If you can leave a comment down so I know who you are, it'll be great to have a conversation with you. I hope you enjoyed my read. I will keep reading the book a couple of times, and so that we know where we are, so that we know what we expect from each other. Love is the only thing that never dies. Thank you very much. Please click the link, the subscribe button below. Follow the link. Please share with your friends. And thank you for tuning into my channel. All over the world, everywhere, America, everywhere. Hi guys. Enjoy your evening. Bye. Anybody there to chat? Messages?